All right, welcome to another episode of Match Preview, guys. So, on today's episode, we're going to preview on the Champions League features, all the most important Champions League features. So, we're starting with the Galatasaray versus Liverpool, which will be kicking off by 6:45, I think. Yes. So, first, what do you think about the game? Start with you first.
Like Harry rightly said the last time that Liverpool beat Galatasaray was in 2006, and since then on, it has been a consistent either lose or draw. Abi?
They've met like five times.
Five
It's either
times.
five.
And inside that 5 times, last time they beat them was in 2006. Just the recent game against Liverpool. Yeah.
Wolves.
No, I'm talking about Galatasaray now against Liverpool. You notice how outstanding their game was. So I think. Liverpool might want to prove a point to like they did to Wolves. You know, in EPL, Wolves beat Liverpool, but when they got to what's it called now, FA Cup, it was a different scenario, right? So I feel this time around because there's so much at stake, there's so much to lose. So that game should be a win or draw. I'm talking about this particular leg
This-
at least.
the
This
first
this
leg,
this
first
first leg should be a win or draw for Liverpool.
Okay. So, what do you think?
Okay, looking at the stats, right? Like you rightly said, the last time they won them, Galatasaray was 2006, right? Now, looking at Liverpool's style of play currently, they're not that fantastic,
It's not.
right? They
But
are
you know,
struggling
Champions League has its own
irrespective, right? Anfield is no longer that
No.
fortress,
Yeah, this is a Galatasaray home that are going first.
right? I'm just trying to tell you, like Liverpool are no longer that fantastic team that Klopp
Set
built,
up that time,
right? And we have their manager Unax, who's more like
And
a
it's
nagging
not.
wife, right? Complains about
Excuses,
the
you always
his
like-
excuses are about the other team style of play that
Okay.
doesn't suit him. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So this says a lot. And looking at their injury list, McAllister is out of it. He has a knock, right? Bradley, that's their is it left back or right
Bradley.
back? Yes, he's knee injury,
But I thought, okay,
right?
He's not
He's out of
Frimpong
it.
Frimpong is back.
Frimpong is back.
Yeah, he played for the
Frimpong is back.
Isak is out of it. Endo injury, right? So basically, they are working with Soboslai. I pray they don't play him out of position.
No, they have been playing their guard.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, so-
But since that, I don't know, since there is Frimpong is backward, and then Kekes is also fit a bit, but
and
so
Frimpong hold
so
Sani.
that's it. But other things, he has the pace to hold Sane, sha. He has the pace.
Sane
Yes, he has the pace to hold the. He has the pace.
Can Van Dijk and Jokpa Konate
Konate.
hold
DO9,
our
DO9.
Johnson? You our G. You understand? For me, I see it like a difficult one for Liverpool, right? They only just have to prove a point. I pray Salah comes to the office, then
Because that
Gakpo should target the post and stop acting like Darwin Nunes. Because it seems like the Darwin Nunes factor is working on him now. I just pray they come to the office and do something useful. But
So-
again, I'll give it to Galatasaray.
To win, Abi.
Right.
What's the scoreline?
You know, to be a close margin, right? But both teams are likely to score because again, a set piece from Osimhen,
Yo,
anything can happen.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Yeah, it can happen. Like I said, it's just for Van Dijk and Konate to be in the office.
So for me, I feel like you see this game, these two matches. If you look at their statistics, you see that Galatasaray look like people that have dominated them so far, according to what we just reviewed there. Then currently now, I will not Van Dijk and Konate. I won't say that they are peak anymore because Osimhen is a very dangerous person when it comes to that
Yeah.
that attack line. And another thing that's going to help Galatasaray in this game, very, when I mean most important is their fan base. Galatasaray fans will play very important vital role in this game. And for me, I see Gala escaping with a 2-1 win at their home. 2-1 win, because so that when they go to Anfield, they will not settle the scores there. The game is going to be a close one, very very close one. Atletico de Madrid versus the soon to be relegated team in Premier League, which is Tottenham.
Tottenham Hotspur.
Tottenham Hotspur. What's your take on it?
Ademola to score.
Very 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 important.
Ademola to score. Yeah, if it's this. See, when they announced Igor Tudor as the new coach of Tottenham Hotspur, I knew they were going to have problems. Like literally, they moved from frying pan to fire. This man had a very bad streak. Igor Tudor now.
At Juventus now.
Wherever he was coming from, I didn't care. But his streak was crazy. Lost, and I know. Came to the EPL, and the EPL is not a playing ground. They ate him up.
Do you know that this guy have not, these people, they have not won any match, like they have not won any match at their home.
They're just 1 point away from relegation.
Well, see, I'm saying Atletico Madrid will beat them home and away. That's for sure.
If only Jose will do the right thing, because that man head to touch sometimes.
You know, the head no need touch to beat Igor Tudor.
Okay. So what's the scoreline?
See the way Atletico take beat back at that first leg for that realistic. I'm actually saying give or take at least 3-0.
3-0.
But here's where it gets tricky, because I noticed Diego Simon does something when he's comfortable, or when he feels he's comfortable, he pulls out his main players.
No, I want to sit back.
And when he does that, any proper attacking team can actually score. So, but I'm just going to give them that 3-0 first leg.
Okay.
Both teams have never met before, right? Yeah. From history, years, they've never met before. And I'm looking at Liverpool's what's it called? Sorry, Atletico style of play. The tarnish Barca, right? The Highline Kings, and Tottenham has a losing streak over time, and they are just a point away from relegation zone. Moving forward, Tottenham has the huge long list of injury players. Now, looking at Atletico Madrid's attack, so sharp.
Griezmann.
You have Griezmann, you have Ademola Lookman, you have Alvarez,
Simone.
you have do you understand? You have Lauren. Like, it's a whole list of, and again, don't forget their style of play, right? They play deep defense that they sit back. They can lock the midfield for you, right? So looking at it, I'll give it to Atletico with home advantage as well, right? Not forgetting that when it comes to Champions League, they have this kind of energy that comes along with them. It's something that they are hungry for. They have that hunger for, right? So I'll give it to Atletico Madrid to beat Tottenham. Just pray they don't conceive red card.
You mean
because they are one of the indisciplined players in EPL, right?
These guys are going through a lot.
Yes.
You mean
Tottenham.
Let's not go there now. Let's take Chelsea out of it.
So
you believe that all coaches complain about the team, but I don't see them winning. I don't. They have a lot on their plate.
For me, if you look at this Tottenham Hotspur, I'll excuse them based on the injury crisis that they get. I'll give them an excuse too. And if you look at Champions League and Premier League, like I said before, it's not the same thing. But the way I'm seeing this game, Atletico Madrid will come out for these players, for this Tottenham Hotspur. They will take on them.
Talking about excuse for injuries, crisis. There's some that I'll blame the sporting director for that, right?
I'll be medical teams.
Medical teams, right? And again, they are giving money to buy
these guys. These people decide they have first 11, second 11.
But again, they have Gallagher who's
only and I go down. So what's the scoreline on the game?
I'm giving it to Atletico.
Atletico
away. 3-0.
3-0. Boys, you 3-0. You 3-0. Okay. Now the match of the day for tomorrow, which is the Newcastle versus Barcelona. Newcastle versus Barcelona. So Newcastle is playing home, and if you look at their previous game where the both teams met, I think Barca dismantled Newcastle. At what do you call Camp Nou, St James Park.
That was 2025, right?
Yes,
It was in Newcastle zone.
Newcastle. Now, for me, Barcelona now all they need to do is to work on Newcastle like tiki taka.
But do you know it's going to be a hard one?
No man.
Do you know why I say it's a hard one?
It's a
Because
very hard
going
one.
back to injury list now, Barca has a crazy injury list right now.
No,
right?
their squad are back. Oh.
No,
No, that's what
Badi has is
that
out.
one. That one aside. But look at the attackers.
Bade is the central defender.
Kunde, what's it called?
If you're talking about injuries and people release, when we're talking about Tottenham now, you had their key players. Imagine Lamar is injured, Pedri injured, what's it called now?
Rafinha.
Rafinha injured. Who that key
Rashford.
person?
Okay, no,
Rashford is even
Yamal.
out. And I call Yamal already. Imagine when some like those
All
their
those players are
top
injured.
players are all injured.
Frank de Jong.
You won't be saying that.
But
thing
Frank de
you're
Jong is
saying now.
injured currently.
Bro,
It's
and we're
Pedri
talking about,
fully
we're talking about
fit.
their
Their
key
key players,
players.
starters.
Emphasis on key players.
Starters.
Okay.
You understand? So I don't think it's going to reflect there for Baka. For Newcastle, they don't have any injury yet.
Apart from Waterman.
They have Ramirez is
I
out.
hear. See,
Yes.
Yeah, Ramirez
But
is
they have
out.
Tuloni and this
see,
guy now.
Guimaraes.
Yes.
Listen, if Newcastle, I'm sure what's the name of this their coach? I'm sure he has done his homework, right? Back on the Highland, they still play that in anytime, any day, right?
They will still play.
Now, a team like Newcastle that has speedsters like Elanga,
Elanga, Gudon.
Anthony Gordon on the other side,
Yeah,
and even
They have Wissa the other end.
Yeah, Oshuala,
They have Murphy.
Osula. That boy is
Osula.
another player again.
Osula,
See, if
They have
they
Murphy.
really prey on Baka,
Highland.
that their highline,
Go to chop
They have Hall.
Utamade has goals. Elanga might even score.
They will to chop Barcelona will go.
So it's not going to be an easy fit. Too.
Yes, definitely.
I'm actually hoping that they will stay humble Baka.
it will be of Premier League benefit though. If the Premier League continue dominating like this.
I wish they will.
Allow.
For real.
So,
Yeah.
so what's the scoreline prediction?
It's just a tight one.
That
I'm
one.
looking
So
at,
yeah,
yes.
a draw. I give it a
You
draw.
draw a 2-1.
2-1. Newcastle win 2-1 or draw.
Newcastle to Barca to win 2 or draw.
Barca to win or draw.
Yes.
Okay. Let's head to the Wednesday features, which is the what's it called? Real Madrid versus Manchester City, 9 p.m. Two clubs, two takers first of all, as well said, and then two clubs say they UEFA will always pair them together. Like guys want to be even before the features was even what's it called? The feature was even announced. Couture already know that they are going to pair them with Real Madrid. So
City will beat Madrid.
because Madrid is
They're not full. Abeloa is not a coach. I've said it before.
and their injury crisis no be here.
That Alvaro
That
Abeloa
Angie
is not
crisis.
a coach. Guy does not have tactics.
They're managing him now for now.
See the one that what Vini is doing.
So far so good. Anything Real Madrid is doing for me in that are winning games. It's no, I will not say that it's their coach that is actually doing the work. It's the experience of the players. It's the experience of the players. Because for me,
Rodri is not playing, right?
he's injured out of the season.
No, Rodri.
So, no. I mean, Rodrigo. I thought
Rodri, he
Rodrigo.
collected red card for the previous match now.
So he might not play. But they still have midfielders there now. So for me, see this game, boss. Like boss said, Man City will dominate the game. Man City will dominate the
Man
game.
City will dominate.
Man City will dominate the game.
Because Mbappe is out. Rodrigo is out. Cavavinga, last time I checked,
If you look at
he had toothache.
all this guy is calling one of them. If you
Jude
look at
Bellingham is out.
if you look at Madrid injury list,
Militao is out.
if you look at this, if Madrid should escape with a draw at what's it called? Either they are home. See, now God do one for them. Quote me like now God do one for them. If you look at if they should escape, I God do one for them because
Well,
the injury crisis no be here.
it's going to be an interesting match.
Very interesting game. Very interesting game.
Bernabeu.
Very
So
interesting game.
let's see what happens. Anything can happen.
So
Like they say, 90 minutes in the Bernabeu is a very, very long time.
so the Arsenal versus Bayer Leverkusen is your club. You know more about your club and you know his fit and what they can
No,
do.
let me allow Chelsea fans speak first.
Okay.
And give me some support. Maybe I might be sentimental.
Bayer Leverkusen, before God and man, I want Arsenal to lose, but Bayer Leverkusen cannot do it.
Cannot.
There's no way around it. No. Arsenal will beat them. That's not even.
That's
It's not a game for review. Let's
let's
get
just
this.
play a game for review. No, you don't speak about it.
No, you go to read book. Leave this
Don't
talk.
speak about it because me and you know say you know guys Bayer Leverkusen one thing we stand now we don't have the first thing.
It's
You know what?
athletic happen.
It don't be for Bayer
I have
Leverkusen.
injury list as well.
How? Which of the injury list?
California is
That one.
Leave this mic.
That one a starter. I mean, let us head to the main game of the. Let us
Nkapi is going to play former team.
let us quickly like enter the main game of the day. The game that everybody has been talking about, like they want a rematch. Maybe say UEFA thought yes, I will give you guys a rematch, which is the PSG versus Chelsea by 9 o'clock. The world champion versus the Europe what is it called? The world champion versus the Champions League holder. Now then I go see game.
Initially, we were looking at Madrid, Man City as the main game, but no, the main game is PSG.
That's the game
Chelsea.
of match of the day now.
The final before the final.
Yes, no.
Right? Let's see if truly that Club World Cup was not just a preseason
It's not
cup.
a fluke. It's not a fluke.
Right? Let's see.
It's not a fluke.
Right?
Na fact.
Looking at it, yes, we are all surprised, very very shocked that Chelsea beat what's it called, PSG hands down, right? Yes, we have some reasoning. Oh, Chelsea has a clearer path, unlike PSG that have a tougher one. But again, it's never Chelsea's doings, right? It was not their fault that they had to go through that path. It was the selections. But looking at it, Chelsea's kind of style of play, like I said, is on that team feel that they need to work on their indiscipline, right? They are a great team with great backup. Will Rosemary work something out? He is a great coach, right? He's someone I respect very much.
Do you know that? Do you know that? Because do you know that? What's it called? Luis has not between Liam Rosner and Strasbourg.
When he's done, I'll talk. I'm finished.
Right? Yes. With another advantage that Rosemary has played PSG previously in his previous club, right? But checking on their injury list, I see Gustavo will not be available for the match. I don't know how true it is. Then we have Fofana.
We have not yet confirmed because
That's what I'm seeing on injury list.
no,
Gittens is not glitting, so we should not worry about him.
No, Esteban might play. Gittins might still play because of
Which
Okay.
gittins?
based on I don't know, but based on the injury.
Play which match?
I don't know, sure, but I say Esteban still going to play that much because
So
the guy don't
on this match, I want Enzo to sit up, Enzo and Palmer, because they are playing against one of the best among the best midfielders in the world, right? Vitinha, right? You're playing against him. PSG has this rush hour kind of play. If you watch how they played Liverpool,
So how did they play Monaco?
no, they are. I won't.
They didn't rush. Okay.
Do you understand that they've done it before? So let's see how they tend to navigate through, right? So that at least the world will believe that it was not a fluke. Do it
See
again.
what like that? That's Sabina.
Do you understand? Do it again.
3-0 is not fluke.
But I
1-0
know-
is a fluke.
But I know PSG will come out for a revenge, more like a wounded lion,
That would be their undoing.
right? More like a wounded lion.
That would be their
But
undoing.
I just hope Rosemary doesn't start our favorite.
It's not possible. Don't worry.
Relax now. How would you say they should not play
It's not
Tosi?
possible.
For what?
It's not possible.
Why would they not play Tosi?
Is that one? It's not possible.
He's and I
if you
quote
let the player,
and I quote. He said, "Tosi has the quality of Sergio Ramos in him."
who said it?
Rosemary.
When?
It's one of his interviews.
Wait. Our football group. You heard me say something about Tosin going to Bomosho.
See,
Tosi about that shit.
no. See, boys, just talk first. Let me.
See, for that PSG game, it's gonna be technical, right? But let's also be very, very realistic about this. PSG in recent times had a very poor run themselves. They're not as fantastic a unit as they've always been, especially last season. Teams when you know believe say go play them, they beat
Na
them.
them they beat them.
I'm not talking about the AS Monaco game. Maybe we can give the excuse of the rested players, but Eventually,
He did not
this,
rest player. Oh.
this no, eventually I looked at the
He did rest
this thing.
player.
I'm on their first 11
He
every
did rest player.
match.
Due started. What is it called? Cavasena started. Mendes. I keep
So
all of them.
the point is,
Bakole.
but for Chelsea now, after that Aston Villa game, I think going forth, I feel in that particular PSG Chelsea. Right now, Chelsea is no longer an underdog, but like people are saying
Yes,
that
it's
we
an
need to
underdog.
we need to defend our title because our first encounter with them, or rather that encounter we had with them, it ended 3-0 and that crowned us. But now it's a different ball game,
Yes.
right?
This is Champions.
So if, like I told someone, until I see the lineup, I probably would not get to tell you this is how we're going to play or this is what we're going to do. But if the same manner, you see that setup that we use against Aston Villa, I'm telling you that if we should use it on even PSG, we will still win. And this is
The lineup now.
Aston Villa. I'm still I see one undoing is Sanchez currently.
That's the only issue.
So Sanchez is, I know in World Cup he did Club World Cup that he was wonderful. He was bro. If Sanchez has to come to office and our defense line is, stoic away from Badiashile and Tosin. Good enough. Fofana is fit.
Now.
Lavia is back.
Two rested players already now. James was rested.
What's his name?
Chalobah.
Can you play without James?
Kukureya is back.
Can you play without James?
Yes, no.
Yes, no.
Can you play without James?
Yes.
And comfortably win a match?
Why not?
Yeah,
But no, we need him in this particular match.
No,
The good part is saying that PSG home with the first goal. So all Chelsea needs to just do is get a win or draw. When they come Stamford Bridge, we'll show them why it's called Stamford Bridge.
Okay. So for me, in this game, this Chelsea versus PSG game, we are going to what's it called, Paris, Abi, to go and play that game at their home. And if you look at the game now, the both sides have not really been at their peak. I will not conclude that the Chelsea is better than them or they're better than Chelsea. The both sides have not been at their peak. If you look at the previous game against Monaco, so I don't know that the one just deceive Chelsea, so that we go believe say they're no good. But anyhow it be, we go still humble them. So if you look at the game, all I need from Liam Rosina as the head coach is to set up his players like the right settings. No be the one we go they carry Gusto they play for midfield. No. Sure you get me. And I don't know who's going to be in that goal post, Sanchez or Jorgensen. They need to come to the office. Our attackers need to be very, very, like, when I mean shoot on sight, as could be at the top. Like, don't take on chances.
I just sped with them now.
Don't take on chances. Like, don't take on chances. That's the only thing. Yes, now.
He's currently having a very, very wonderful form.
So, so for me, this game, if Chelsea can get a win or draw at Paris, then we'll settle the score at Stamford Bridge. That is all.
And if Chelsea no win?
And
if Chelsea no win?
Nothing will happen before, but see, if I know,
I don't know what that confidence.
If I not be there for their home, if the concert for they will collect. You show me that. You show me that, yes. You show me that.
When is the not far?
No
Today
far
is
now.
Monday.
Today is Monday.
Just 48 hours now,
No
right?
far. All right. So we'll call it a wrap at this junction, guys. So see, as now they watch the video, I hope say when they go, they subscribe, they follow, they like.
Subscribe, like,
very
share.
important. See,
right?
you know, go that day, you know, now I beg, I dey beg now.